What's going on, everybody? Zach, Bert's Black Widow Harley-Davidson on here for the Bert's YouTube channel, talking about the new releases for the 2022 models. The big one, new motor packages coming standard on a few different models. But let's start with the Lowrider S, FXLRS. So the new Lowrider is going to have a 117 motor in it, 125 foot-pounds of torque. It's going to have the same black with bronze accenting that we've had in the past years. They did put a new exhaust on it as well, so a little bit different there. The other big thing too is they moved the instrument cluster from the center of the tank there on the tank console, moved it up top to the top of the triple tree. So no longer do you have to look down, take your eyes off the road to see your tack or see your speed. It's more in the line of vision, so that way you don't have to move your neck as much. Keep your head up looking at the road and just be able to move your eyes down and be able to see the tack and the speedometer there. They did raise the suspension as well, potential of more dampening. Also, a taller suspension is going to give you more lean angle on the Lowrider. Overall, aesthetically, biggest dramatic change they made is going from the 114 to the 117 this year. So again, 125 foot-pounds of torque right out of the box. The other big change here, we got a brand new model in the Softail family, a Lowrider ST, all right, FXLR ST. So the cool thing about this bike, it's got the old school FXRT fairing, also the FXR police bikes from back in the day. Both look very similar. A lot of styling came off the FXRT. So this is gonna be a perfect combination of performance and touring. So this bike's gonna be a lot less weight than your touring, but you're still gonna have the wind protection with the fairing there, gonna have the storage availability of the saddlebags. So a couple specs on this thing, also coming with the new 117 Milwaukee 8 platform. Cruise control comes standard on it, got a 56 millimeter shock that's coming standard on it. The bags look very similar to the FLSB or Sport Glide of previous years. So they are basically Sport Glide bags, but the other cool thing that Harley kept in mind with building a bike like this that is all after performance, lean angle, riding aggressively, is they raised the bags up 2 inches. So that way you get that much more clearance on a hard lean angle. So if you're not down here in Florida, but up in the canyons, up in the mountains, really taking some corners hard, you're gonna have a lot more clearance there. A couple other cool things about that we're seeing on the P&A side of things that's coming out for this bike already. I'm gonna awesome looking highway bar or tip angle bar, if you want to call it. So it mounts directly to the front of the frame there. Sleek looking, don't have a big engine guard, so still get that performance look, but also gonna protect the paint, the saddlebags, things like that if you were to drop the bike at a low speed maneuver or standing still. The other cool thing too is I ride with a full face helmet, and there really hasn't been a lot of audio that has been able to keep up with high speeds and a full face helmet. Harley's claiming that this new Rockford Fosgate that they designed specifically to fit into the FXR ST fairing is rocking. And you can hear everything very clear. You can hear it through your full face helmets, because they understand people are gonna buy this bike typically wear full face helmets. So they're claiming that it's got great sound, great clarity. So as soon as we get the product in, we'll be sure to review it and check it out. That's a couple cool things coming out in the new Softail family. So again, quick recap. Lowrider S, 117 motor now, a little bit taller the suspension, new exhaust, redid the instrument cluster, so now it's no longer a tank console up above the triple tree, so better line of sight. New model, FXR ST, so the Lowrider ST, come with the old school looking FXRT fairing. They come in, Gunner and I will be sure to get the first one as soon as they come off the truck, get them PDI'd, get them on the road, and do a full review on them when we get them in person and give you our opinions. Harley-Davidson also announced today we are getting a Road Glide ST and a Street Glide ST. Both models have a 117 motor. Right away we notice a lot of the trim, accent, font, very similar to the Lowrider S. We noticed the Harley-Davidson logo on the tank, similar to the Lowrider S and the new Lowrider ST. Take some heritage back to Harley's race days, the late 17s into the 1920s, back when Harley was all about racing, dirt track. It's nice to see that heritage coming back into a performance bagger. The other thing we noticed too is that typically your Street Glide Special, Road Glide Special had the stretch bags on them. Not on the Road Glide ST and the Street Glide ST. We got shorter bags, so that allows for more lean angle, more clearance. Also notice too, it's going to come with a solo seat. Lots of accessories coming out for this bike in particular. Fit all touring bikes, but new aggressive seat as well. From a 117, we can go to a 131. So Harley is actually claiming some torque numbers and some horsepower numbers. 131 upgrade stage 5 on the Milwaukee 8 117. Harley's claiming 130 horsepower and 131 foot-pounds of torque. Also, some other upgrades that you can really take your performance baggers to the next level is the Harley-Davidson Öhlins reservoir rear shocks. So they're fully adjustable, dampening and rebound, gives it a lot more comfort. You can hit speed bumps, you can hit big bumps on highways, you can hit just about any pothole and barely feel it. They're great. They've been available since last year, but really pushing them again this year. So it's really exciting to see that Harley-Davidson's calling these performance baggers. Can't wait to get one in. We can see what they really do. All right, last thing, Harley-Davidson's big announcement on new motorcycle models, of course, is CVOs. So it looks like we got the same CVOs we've had over the last few years. We've got a Street Glide, we got a Road Glide, we got a Limited, and now we have a Trike, which was introduced last year. Now we also have a Road Glide Limited CVO. So multiple CVOs, 5, multiple colors as well. And the really exciting thing, at least for me, is that the CVOs are finally back with some real color. So in past years, last year, 2020, 2021, 2019, they were very bland colors, one color through the whole bike. Definitely stood out, definitely a little different. But this year we're going back to your traditional CVO colors that really pop. Big paint flake, big colors, big flames, custom pinstriping. Super excited to see that. Now, Harley did not leak too much information to the dealers. Got a quick peek at some of the different color schemes that the bike's going to come in. Still coming with the 117 platform. Looks like the Limited, the Road Glide Limited are going to come with Rockford Fosgate upgrade speakers. Other than that, we're really not sure. So we'll have to wait until we get one in and do a full walk around video and really dissect this. Super excited for the bikes. Colors are amazing. Pinstriping, ghost flames, back to, what we call CVO heritage, custom vehicle operation, Screaming Eagle, big, bold, really hard to recreate. Excited to see when these things get in here. We'll take them out for a ride, do a full walk around. Stay tuned.